what is scheduled for February 13, 2018. Many people are eagerly waiting to watch some exciting films in a London screening room. Stadium Anthems will start at 10 a.m. It's a film nominated for Best Costume, Best Original Score, Best Comedy, and Best Lead Actress, and will receive the Jury Award at the prestigious Film Festival International. At noon, Saving Harper Ross, a TV series nominated for Best Editing, Cinematography, and Best Director will follow. At 1:30 p.m., a short film called Hell of a Year will be nominated for Best Director. At 2 p.m., The Children of the Noon, a film with 17 wins and 5 nominations, will be nominated for Best Science and Education Film, Best Feature Cinematography, and Best Director for a Foreign Language Documentary. Starting at 3:55 p.m., you can screen No Way Out. It is a feature documentary nominated for Best Education and Science Film, Best Editing, Best Director, and Best Documentary in the documentary category. That will be followed by Volodia at 5:35 p.m., an Argentina feature documentary with a $200,000 budget. A 15-minute animation film called Split will be played right after at 7 p.m. At 7:20 p.m., a feature documentary nominated for Best Editing, Cinematography, and Best Feature Film called Voice Beyond the Wall will be showcased. It is a voice you don't want to miss. Then the short film Heavyweight Car Ghost will take the center stage at 8 p.m. in a light-hearted comedy. Car Ghost was nominated for Best Lead Actress, Best Short Film, and Best Comedy. Yes, you can expect to meet many accomplished actors and actresses that day, as well as famed directors and the rising stars. But you may run into someone who seems totally out of place. A shy, 50-something Chinese woman who looks like an old Alice lost in Wonderland. Well, that's my aunt, the writer, director, producer, editor, and cinematographer of her film, The Messenger. The Messenger was nominated in only one category, Best Story, and she has quite a story to tell about herself. As far as I can remember, she never thought much about herself. She gave up her passion for science to study what her parents picked for her, accounting. It was something she hated, but she played the part of a good accountant so she could pay the bills. She worked hard and had few friends. She was definitely the last person on Earth to make a film. She has made over 300 films in just 2 years. I mean, after she retired from being an accountant and a real estate agent. Without training, experience, or known talent, she made a bunch of documentary films with PowerPoint. You know, that software used mostly by elementary school students. She decided to submit her work to film festivals after my dad jokingly asked if she would mass-produce cheap films. In 15 months, her 178 films received over 500 film festival official selections, including 27 awards and about 250 nominations. I know it sounds crazy, but it's all true. She hired a narrator because she thought her Chinese accent would turn viewers away. But other than that, she wrote, produced, and edited all of her films. Like my father once said, the best way to make Sherry work is to question if she can do it. Auntie Sherry always has more than 3 jobs at any given time. That did not change when she started making films after phasing out her other responsibilities. She started a YouTube channel, The Mystery Decoder, 2.5 years ago. Now, the channel has over 4.7 million views and 18,000 subscribers. All of it is original content created by her. So, what kind of films did she make? All kinds. She started making narrative documentaries at first, before moving on to biography types of documentaries. After she realized how much fun it was to feature people in her films, she asked me to star in a fiction film. It's actually a film directed by my little cousin Sean, as he is the only person in our family with filming experience. He had a part in a commercial 4 years ago when he was 14. Of course, it was my first film experience. The photographer quit the night before and the editor was a no-show. Luckily, we found a backup photographer, and the missing actor forced Auntie Sherry to edit herself. Actually, that forced her to learn Windows Movie Maker, as PowerPoint became no longer sufficient to handle a job like that. I still flush seeing myself in that film, but The Last Chance to Save Earth got a total of 11 film festival acceptances, including a finalist selection in Hell Chess 2017. It was difficult finding talents for a new team like us. Auntie Sherry had me and Ken, the narrator here, but relied on Kevin in Kansas and Robert in Vegas to play the other two parts. I almost dropped my glasses when I saw her next film when two actresses shook hands. I thought she put her clips together like a puzzle. What a surprise to see her filming for real. Although I should have expected her filming and editing skills to improve, I did not expect her first fiction film, the 12-minute-long Girl Indigo 16 Going 61, to win Best Film 2017 in the Hell Chess Film Festival in Spain. It was an unbelievable win. Girl Indigo, played by my cousin Valerie, won over big budget feature films. It was also a foreign language film in Spain. What a big encouragement. Actually, the real surprise came when I found I was in the film. Auntie used a clip from my last film and gave me the role of playing Valerie's mom. With Robert's sound and animation, Auntie Sherry completed the film as the writer, director, editor, and cinematographer. I agreed to be her cheerleader and the backup lead actress, in case her daughter quit on her. I expected her to take a break after Girl Indigo, but she decided to try another hat. She wanted to be a songwriter. Poor Auntie Sherry was known for being tune deaf, so I tried to talk her out of it even when I was the official cheerleader. But like my dad once said, the best way to motivate his sister is to call her crazy. In no time, she got the composer's permission to write lyrics and convinced Ken, our narrator, to sing. She had Robert start on animation. 1 week later, she forwarded me an email showing Unknown Alien Song won Best Music Video at Sweet as Film Festival.
Are we alone? Are we alone? Where were we from? Where to go?
Her next project was to target her weakness, people skill, so she added a hat as a casting director. She started the film about a psychic lawyer. The inspiration came when she interviewed a real-life psychic who also practiced law. She found a real trial lawyer willing to play the part of the psychic lawyer and put together a talented team of talent. The film was done in 3 filming days. Of course, she struggled with talents who refused her offer after seeing her humble office, which doubled as our studio. She had to pull our second cameraman to play a part when confirmed casts were missing at call time. Well. Completing the film was an unbelievable success in itself. But my aunt decided to edit the footage into 6 films instead of 1. She made 6 short films and merged them into a longer film. She did that so her cast could be leads in different short films. Don't ask me how she did it, but she did. The combined film, Attorney-Client Privilege, with clients on the other side, got 4 film festival acceptances, while the romantic comedy section, Mending Broken Hearts, got 3 official selections. Too Late received 6 selections with 2 nominations, including Best Writing from Independent Horror and Best Horror by Alternative Film Festival. Psychic Attorney I Want My Money Back got 5 selections, with 4 of those as nominations. The short film was nominated for Best Humor from Independent Horror Movie, Best International from Move Me Productions in Belgium, and Best Short from Barcelona Planet Film Festival. The short film Legal Representation Before and After grabbed 4 official selections, while the short I Know Who Killed Me had 2 official selections. Danielle, the actress without any prior acting experience, received 2 Best Actress nominations in Independent Horror Movie Awards for her portrayal as a time-traveling alien in the stories Auntie Sherry wrote for her after her audition. Those 2 films had over 2,000 YouTube views on day 1. Because of her school schedule, she spent only 14 hours during the 4-day filming period, but got credits in 10 films with 35 film festival selections. Auntie Sherry appreciated working with talented performers. Touched by Darcy's brave story, she wrote and produced Blind Ambition. Auntie used her unique cutting skills to make an 18-minute, a 15-minute, and 2 5-minute versions. Darcy received her first Best Actress nomination by Independent Horror Movie Awards in August 2017. Auntie Sherry was nominated by Alternative Film Festival as Best Writer on the 5-minute version of the film. In total, Blind Ambition got 9 official selections with 5 nominations. It was screened at the annual Varskov International Film Festival in September 2017. Touched by another actress's life story, she wrote You Can Never Let Me Down, which received 2 official selections. And her film, A Battle We Can't Afford to Lose, Breast Cancer, won 2 awards and had a total of 12 official selections. I once asked her why she did not focus on narrative documentaries, which were cheap and easy to make, popular and profitable. She told me, "You must follow your heart, or you will be lost." Her heart then took the viewers to another venture of hers, historical drama. Many independent filmmakers would never even dream of making films like that. But at the same time she started writing scripts, she started bidding for costumes on eBay. She rented U-Hauls to move furniture she brought from Craigslist to the shooting site when she communicated with over 100 talents on various parts. I know it's laughable that she dared to dream of making a historical drama with a $15,000 budget, but she managed to make 17 historical documentaries with that budget, with footage for several more. When she started, she was unsure of the cast and crew, but she won respect and confidence when her first 2-minute trailer on the Queen Mary of Scots was completed in 2 days after filming started and got the first acceptance by the North Portland Unknown Film Festival 6 days later. Then she completed The Love Life of Queen Elizabeth with additional filming footage, which got her 5 official selections quickly and a Best Biography nomination from Alternative Film Festival. Star received a Best Actress nomination from Move Me Productions in Belgium. It was also selected by Brasov International at its annual live screening. Robert Kruger, who stepped into the filming set with Morgan for her part as young Queen Mary, was convinced to play Henry VIII. Surprisingly, the unexpected film, which was put together quickly, brought Robert a first-time actor Best Actor nominations. Robert was nominated as Best Actor by Move Me Productions and the Sweetest Film Festival. Auntie Sherry was nominated as Best Director by the Sweetest Film Festival in Canada. And when the Sweetest Film Festival awarded I Am Henry VIII the Best Film, the team won its first cash prize. Of course, her main focus is still the challenging Mary Queen of Scots film. With so many sidetracks, She finally finished the 15-minute narrative documentary called Queen Mary of Scots, The True Story, on September 1st, 2017, and finished the romantic comedy Under My Spell, along with the 20-minute sci-fi called Residential Aliens. The Queen Mary documentary won Best Biography in the Alternative Film Festival, and soon after became the finalist of the Frostbit International and Red Corner Award. Then, 14-year-old Morgan Kruger, who had never before acted, won the Best Actress in a Feature Film Award at the Alternative Film Festival on December 15. If you thought that working on these projects would have taken all of my aunt's time, then you would be completely wrong. She made 30 other documentary films, wrote several songs, and traveled to some film festivals. She wrote and directed Residential Aliens, which won Best Sci-Fi Film at the Alternative Film Festivals. Her film about Puerto Rico, Help Wanted, won the Semi-Global Impact Award at Move Me Productions. In addition, she finished the romantic comedy Under My Spell. A good comedy will make people laugh, but the idea of making a comedy can be laughable, especially when you have to find a replacement cast in 10 hours. Well, luckily my cousin Sean came to the rescue. I thought Under My Spell is really great, but what do you expect from an official cheerleader, right? I can't tell you how surprised I was when I searched and found that my short 7-minute film is ranked number 24 by IMDb as most popular romance videos you haven't seen with online videos available on Prime Video. Of course, the key word maybe is you haven't seen. But for a 7-minute film completed 3 months ago to be ranked with a film like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, if this isn't crazy, tell me what is. Her first action film, Grant Me Hope, which was completed 2 weeks ago, has already received 2 nominations. What else can she do now? She just finished The Accused, a crime drama documentary, which will hopefully do well. I asked what her secret in filming was. She said, passion. As you can probably tell by now, I am not an actress, although I did have a role in Auntie Sherry's first 3 films, before she found more experienced and talented actresses. The third and final film in which I play a role is the film Messenger, a film you can view on February 13, 2018.
I'm Dr. Hadid Tonsi. You don't know me, but I have some important messages for you. Can you accept me as your Facebook friend? Your friend have message for you. My name on Facebook is Ocean Blue.
Oh my god! It's so beautiful! What is it?
It's blue diamond.
Wow, blue like the ocean.
Yes, blue like the ocean.